Professionals spend nearly half the work week on written communication, so focus is important. With Grammarly as your AI writing partner, focus and quickly get through work with relevant real-time suggestions. And it works across 500,000 apps and websites, so you can sound more confident and persuasive wherever you write. 93% of professionals report that Grammarly helps them get more work done. Download Grammarly for free at grammarly.com/podcast. That's grammarly.com/podcast.
The Walking Dead, Season 6, Episode 3, Thank You. Episode 3 of The Walking Dead Season 6, Thank You, is a relentless, heartbreaking installment that focuses on the struggles and sacrifices of Rick's group as they attempt to guide the Walker herd away from Alexandria. The episode is filled with action, emotional weight, and one of the most shocking moments in the series. Plot summary. The episode picks up immediately after the Horde herd at the end of Episode 1, which has drawn part of the massive Walker herd away from the planned route. Rick, Michonne, Glenn, and a group of Alexandrians split off into smaller groups to manage the chaos. Rick orders everyone to head back to Alexandria as quickly as possible, but the journey proves perilous. Rick, separated from the others, rushes alone toward an RV to continue diverting the walkers. Along the way, he encounters danger at every turn, including a group of hostile scavengers who ambush him. Rick's hardened survival instincts allow him to dispatch them quickly and ruthlessly, showcasing his relentless determination to protect his group. Meanwhile, Michonne, Glenn, and several Alexandrians struggle to navigate through increasingly dire circumstances. The group's lack of experience becomes apparent as panic sets in, and walkers pick off the weaker members one by one. Michonne takes on the role of leader, attempting to rally the group despite the overwhelming odds. Glenn and Nicholas break off from the group to set a building on fire as a distraction for the walkers. Glenn's decision to trust Nicholas reflects his belief in redemption, despite Nicholas's past betrayal. However, their plan goes horribly wrong when they become trapped on top of a dumpster, surrounded by a massive horde of walkers. In one of the most shocking moments of the series, Nicholas succumbs to his fear and guilt, thanking Glenn before taking his own life. His suicide causes him to fall into the horde, dragging Glenn down with him. The episode leaves Glenn's fate ambiguous, as he appears to be overwhelmed by walkers. This moment becomes one of the most debated and emotional cliffhangers in The Walking Dead history. Back with Michonne's group, the situation grows increasingly desperate. Despite Michonne's best efforts, several Alexandrians are killed, reinforcing the dangers of inexperience in a world overrun by walkers. Michonne manages to lead the surviving members back to Alexandria, but their losses weigh heavily on her. The episode ends with Rick reaching the RV, but his mission is jeopardized when the vehicle fails to start, leaving him vulnerable as the walkers close in. The mounting tension sets the stage for the challenges ahead. Key themes: sacrifice and redemption. Glenn's decision to work with Nicholas symbolizes his unwavering hope for redemption, even in the face of betrayal. Nicholas's tragic end highlights the weight of guilt and the consequences of past actions. Leadership and survival. Rick and Michonne's leadership is tested as they navigate the chaos and try to protect their group. Their contrasting approaches underscore the complexities of leading in a world where survival often comes at great personal cost. Inexperience and vulnerability. The Alexandrians' lack of survival skills becomes a significant liability, emphasizing the importance of preparation and adaptability in the apocalypse. Ambiguity and loss. The episode's cliffhanger with Glenn leaves viewers grappling with uncertainty and grief, reflecting the unpredictability and emotional toll of the series. Character development. Glenn's optimism and belief in redemption shine in his efforts to guide and support Nicholas, making his apparent demise all the more devastating. Michonne's leadership and strength are evident as she takes charge of the group, balancing compassion with pragmatism. Rick's resourcefulness and ruthlessness are on full display as he fights to carry out his mission despite overwhelming odds. Nicholas's internal struggle with guilt and fear culminates in a tragic moment of self-destruction, illustrating the psychological toll of survival. Memorable moments. Nicholas's haunting final words, "Thank you," before his tragic suicide. The intense and chaotic Walker ambushes, highlighting the constant danger of the apocalypse. Rick's brutal efficiency in dealing with his ambushers, showcasing his hardened survival instincts. Michonne's determination to protect the Alexandrians despite their inexperience and fear. The devastating cliffhanger with Glenn, leaving his fate uncertain and sparking widespread speculation. Conclusion. Thank You is a gut-wrenching episode that underscores the brutal realities of the world in The Walking Dead. With its intense action, emotional weight, and shocking moments, the episode serves as a powerful reminder of the high stakes faced by the survivors. The ambiguous fate of Glenn and the struggles of Rick's group leave viewers on edge, eagerly anticipating the next chapter in their journey.
Professionals spend nearly half the workweek on written communication, so focus is important. With Grammarly as your AI writing partner, focus and quickly get through work with relevant real-time suggestions. And it works across 500,000 apps and websites, so you can sound more confident and persuasive wherever you write. 93% of professionals report that Grammarly helps them get more work done. Download Grammarly for free at grammarly.com/podcast. That's grammarly.com/podcast.